Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 8th April to the 14th of April 2018. And this is for you coming from Cancer. But first, I want to tell you that I do charge USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. I'm getting many emails and all kinds of messages that they expected it free of charge. It's not. Normally, I leave this message to the end of the program, but obviously nobody waits until the end of the program, so they don't know. So that's why I'm mentioning this right in the front of the program. Well, let's start now with the 8th Sunday. And that's going to be a miserable 8th Sunday morning and afternoon period for you. If anything could go wrong, they're all waiting to go wrong. And it's up to you to getting involved. So tell yourself, very slow planets are there in the morning, afternoon. Plans can be postponed, plans can be cancelled, waiting for news, delays, all these sort of things are going to frustrate you a lot. Take it in your stride, because you cannot do much with slow planets. If you go faster than them, you'll be in no man's land, you'll come back empty-handed anyway. So hour by hour, wait for it. And don't bring up past issues, and then don't get involved with dialogue where past issues are also brought up. I don't like your morning-afternoon period at all, and I'd rather you play safe and not be with people you don't know. Evening-nightfall period, the planets are also not very good, but not as bad in the morning-afternoon. But then the morning-afternoon planets want to get there in the evening as well. So you've got fast planets, you've got slow planets, things are all haywire. Arguments can come out from nowhere, and differences of opinion can be coming out everywhere. And you'll also be very impatient and hasty, and you will be argumentative as well. It's you, because it's you listening to me. That's why I'm saying it's you. It could be other people behaving this way as well. And if they are, just move away from them. Don't become part and parcel of all this argumentativeness and differences of ideas and all that. And with arguments going on all the time. Not a good day for you, morning up to the night time. Just take it easy. Monday the 9th starts miserably for you as well. At your place of work, at your business place. Even before you leave home, there are already words may be said. And you are driving in a bad mood and in a rage. And you can show aggression in speech and action. Well, it's not going to help you very much, is it? You might as well take the soft approach and tone down these planets. And that way you'll be able to at least lessen the trouble waiting to happen. So take the soft approach, be polite, don't be blunt, be appreciative and supportive of other people, and you will get their support that way, and you will turn the day into a reasonably okay morning and afternoon period. The evening nightfall period also not too good. Now one planet of ego, the other planet of differences, making that you want to be different or other people want to be different. In the end, the evening nightfall can be spoiled very easily by either some kind of aggression, or either differences of opinion, or either ego play. So just notice the type of people you're going to be with in the evening nightfall, and just be careful what you say, because misinterpretation will be very quick, and that's how the evening nightfall gets spoiled. The 10th Tuesday starts for you with many ego planets. And these ego planets are not your enemy, but they are ego planets. And everybody has an ego, so you don't want to out-ego anybody. And tell yourself, why don't I be appreciative and supportive? And that way others will be happy. And I put others in the limelight. And they will definitely want to support everything I say or do, because I'm supporting them. That's the way to treat ego planets. And when you do that, you will get every kind of support, and you will come out shining yourself. So try and do it that way. Evening nightfall is a perfectly wonderful evening nightfall period. Some of the ego planets are there, so do the same thing as I told you for the morning. And there's talk about holidays, there's talk about plans, there's talk about travel, and there's music in the air, and there's plenty of good things happening for you evening and nightfall session. And you can meet some important people who can help you job-wise or business-wise, or you may just find the romance you want. There will be also meetings with people of other races and people from other countries. Perhaps you're on the internet making great friends. All this can happen. The 11th Wednesday starts beautifully for you at last. And the morning and afternoon, good news at place of work, good news in business. Even at home, the atmosphere will be very fine and very kind to you. And so make use of the morning, afternoon to impress your bosses or impress the people you do business with, how brilliant and imaginative you are. Yes, you can. And there are planets that will help you do that in the morning, afternoon. And you can enlarge your portfolio in whatever you are attempting to do. If you are looking for a romance, go right ahead in the morning, afternoon period. You'll get some good news. But when you come to the evening, nightfall, there's a drastic change. One of your worst planets is there, bringing the gloominess, bringing the frustration, bringing the delays, bringing the postponements, bringing the cancellations, try to do everything to upset you. So you have to double check all your plans for the evening nightfall session. It's going to turn out some way or another frustrating, if not depressing. You might meet people you don't like, you might get news that you don't like. Every kind of don't like is there, but it exists. So tell yourself to avoid company where all these kind of negativities are there. Only be with people who are positive and friendly for you. That way you can still be out enjoying yourself and not having to face and listen to all the negativities. Let's go to the 12th Thursday, and that's another beautiful morning, afternoon, and even a bit of the early evening period. You are in charge and you'll get good news at place of work or in business. If you're chasing for a romance, you are very welcome to it, and you'll find that the response is very good. These are planets that help you expand, so they help you grow. So what you talk about in your area of work or in business, people want to listen to your plans. You'll have the aura of success in the morning, afternoon period. And this aura just makes you the leadership role. Leadership doesn't mean wanting to let your ego take charge, not at all. It allows you to show your expertise and do that in the morning, afternoon period. Very good news will come. Business, career, even personal affairs. Have lunch with the people you love. Just use the hour by hour and you will get the advantage. Evening, nightfall turns horribly bad. And so it turns bad because aggressive planets are there to make everything wrong. Verbally, emotionally, physically, aggression is seen. So make sure it's not you. If it's somebody else, just stay calm and don't add fuel to the fire by retaliating. And evening, nightfall, these planets, earlier planets of the day, business planets to help you are also there. So they try to help you to gain something. And you can spoil it by letting the aggressive planets come into play. So take the soft approach definitely during the evening nightfall period. And you'll be able to get the advantage whether in business or in career or somehow or another. Take the soft approach. 13th Friday, and for you rebellious planets are there. And they make you a person who is behaving in a way not normal. And this could be because you are just not agreeing to the rules and regulations. You want to fight tradition because these planets make you behave that way. So tell yourself, rather than that, I'm going to respect the rules and regulations wherever I am. And I'm going to behave traditionally so that people will say that I'm the politest and the nicest person. This way you can confuse these planets. And while they're trying to do the opposite and you are going the other way, they just surrender. They just surrender and they let you make the morning, afternoon into a better way. There's also a planet of suddenness and unexpectedness, and he's negative. So sudden bad news, sudden bad things happening can possible in the morning, afternoon. Be alert. Evening, nightfall, ego planets are there. Again, not very good. These ego planets are quite okay for you coming from Cancer, but it's still an ego play. And when it's an ego play, they make you isolated because nobody else wants to help you. Nobody likes to be with a person showing off the ego. And so be the opposite, show appreciation, show support of everybody you are with in the evening, nightfall period. Let them be in the limelight, let them take the lead. You just relax and you'll see you'll enjoy yourself much better that way, evening nightfall period. And then on the 14th, we'll go to Saturday. And the morning planets are very fast, make you impatient, make you hasty, make you argumentative. And of course, you're looking to do fast things and changing of all that. Slow down. Tell yourself, slow down and think before you say, and think before you do, and think before you promise. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with whatever you think you want to do quickly. These are planets that are not exactly the best for you. And so they make you hasty, impatient, and do things fast just to get you into a spot of bother, to get into trouble. So slow down in every way, and you'll tame these planets, and they'll slow down because they have to slow down with you. You go fast, you encourage them to go faster. So slow down, and you'll be able to enjoy your morning, afternoon much, much better on this 14th Saturday. The evening nightfall is going to be wonderful. You couldn't have it better. In fact, some of these evening planets like to go and help you in the morning, afternoon. They can't do much because they are pushed around. So evening nightfall becomes a wonderful socializing. Be out with the people you work, be out with the people you work with or business with, and be out with the people you love as well. Mix it all up. You will have a wonderful time and gain so much benefit from all round. I like this evening nightfall and if you have a romance partner in mind, contact that partner, and you will see that some benefits in the romantic field are also there. So a wonderful ending of this Saturday evening and nightfall period. Well, as I said, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50, and I'm going to tackle your next 7 or 8 years, and I'll do that by having your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms and face reading you while I Skype as well. And with all that information, I'll be able to be very accurate in all areas of your life for your next 7, 8 years. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, send me an email, make the contact, and let's get down to getting your next 7 or 8 years to be fully under your control. Until then, thank you and good luck.